stem cells, the future of medicine. First of all, I'd like to start by with a show of hands to see how many of you know or at least heard about stem cells. Okay, what do you know about stem cells? Okay. Like, do you know anything like what they're for and how they work? Okay. How about you?
I just know that people like don't really want them, and it's like really controversial topic because it's like said to lead to like cloning and stuff like that, isn't it?
Okay. Let's start with a basic question. What are stem cells? Stem cells are undifferentiated cells that can develop into many types of cells within our body. They can either become a nerve cell, bone cell, and a heart cell. There are three types of stem cells. There are embryonic stem cells, somatic adult stem cells, and induced pluripotent stem cells. The first type, embryonic stem cells, are the most powerful and useful right now. They are derived from embryos, which is a fertilized egg created with the interaction of egg and sperm. The stem cells are extracted in the blastocyst stage, which is after the 14th day of fertilization. The blastocyst in this picture is shown at the last small dot right here. That's the blastocyst state, and that's where stem cells are extracted. After they're extracted, they can become any type of cell. And they also have the amazing ability to treat cancer, Parkinson, and diabetes, and many other diseases. As you know, Parkinson is a brain disease caused by the death of cells in the brain, and by injecting stem cells, they can replace those dead cells and make the brain function at a better rate. The next type of cells are somatic adult stem cells. The term somatic means cell from the body, not egg or sperm. They are small colonies of cells, also known as niches, found in some of human tissue, such as the umbilical cord of a newborn, muscles, and bones. Their primary role is to repair and maintain tissue, and also to create blood cells. Some of the diseases that they can treat are type 1 diabetes and tissue transport. For treating type 1 diabetes, they can be injected into the body to create insulin, which is the hormones that regulate blood sugar. The third and last type of stem cells are induced pluripotent stem cells. They are the latest innovation of biomedical research because they were just discovered in 2005, and they are reprogrammed cells to an embryonic stem cell-like state, meaning that their DNA is extracted from their nucleus, so that new DNA can be injected, and these cells can have the ability to become any other type of cell. They can be used to develop new drugs and model disease. Scientists find these stem cells very useful because they are very easy to manipulate and inject viruses in it so they can develop a new drug for the disease. An example of how these cells can be reprogrammed is that you can take out a skin cell and turn it into a heart cell by extracting its DNA and injecting a new DNA that has information to create a heart cell. The ethics always are discussed when it comes to stem cells. One common question asked when discussing stem cells are is it moral to destroy an embryo for research and medical purposes? Well, there are a lot of viewpoints in our society about this question. For example, a lot of people believe that it's immoral because it's like destroying a human being that has not even developed yet. They think that the human's life begins after the fertilization of the embryo. But a lot of people disagree, saying that the life of a human being doesn't start until the 14th day of fertilization. mother's body. This question is still unanswered, and hopefully in the future there will be a theory that we can all agree on. The next question is, should government support stem cell research? Well, government plays a very important role in stem cell research because during Bush president's term, he limited a lot of these resources for stem cell research. He only allowed scientists to use only 60 lines of cells, and he also limited their tax money to fund it. But it was until last year that President Obama repealed Bush policies on stem cell research and supported with federal money. A lot of people view Obama's decision as wrong and bad and immoral because they think that Bush was doing the right thing on